Hello everyone, I'm here with another sewing machine. It's called a Brother Another Simplicity, and it is model number SB1000T, computerized sewing machine. It seems like they've been making a lot of these lately, so I thought, well, I'll go over it a little bit with you and see what we've been doing. I didn't really clean this one. I mean, I blew it out. I had a tiny few dust bunnies. The lady just bought it and she said somehow she jammed it. The thing is she had this foot in it, and when this machine starts out, it always starts to the left, and this needle will not go until you put this to the middle, because here's the left right here. She needs to make it to 0, 1 in order for this foot to work. I took the foot out of the other brother that she had, and I used an N, which is kind of like a universal. I mean, J's better, but it's wider. But this one has a lot more stitches than the last one I just got done doing. It has much more, lots of more fun stuff you could do. I put my actual sticker up here so she can, if she needs me, she can call me. But she really never jammed it. She kind of like, what she did is she kind of like used the wrong foot, and it looked like it jammed it, but it wasn't jammed. It just needed to be taken this off. All I did is release the tension that was in here, and now it's working. So we're going to go over this one a little bit. It's not as deluxe as the other one, but this one's kind of more simplified. This is how she got it threaded in the back, like the regular way, but these are the newer spools, so she can thread it from the front or the back, but the back is more what they always represent. Then you come down here and you hook it onto this little hook around this way, and then this, it has a diagram that shows you how to do this. Go all the way down. Now, the thing is, right here is your tension. Tension here. Foot needs to be up in the up position. This has got to open, then your chambers open. You can actually see them open in there. So you can see that little thing. When this is closed, you can't even see it. But anyway, you put it down through there, comes back up around this way. The uptake's in the highest position, goes back this way around, and it hooks into that. If you don't have it on the uptake, it won't sew correctly. And it goes all the way down, and then it hooks into this guy and into the needle. When you're ready to sew, you can then put your foot down. It's like somehow always get this so darn crooked. I said trying to get it so it's straightened out. Okay, there we go. And then this one's the same as the other one. It's called a drop-in top feed. Okay, when you do it, you make sure you have your spool going this way. The waterfall is falling this way. So when you flip it to put it in, now the waterfall is going this way. And this one has a diagram too. And then you go around there and then around here and then cut it off here, and then you put this back on. Okay, pretty easy. This one does have a self-threader too. I still don't like them. I haven't really found only one that I actually really like, but this one I don't like this kind, because you have to put the thread this way, then you put the thread on the hook, and then the hook's in. It's so darn confusing to me. I just think it's worth it. I put my foot pedal on this one. This one is be able to use this one because this one's a lot like mine, but mine has twice as many more things here, and it has a lip top here that opens, and I can even do more. But this one has, I don't know, what is it? It says how many? 99 stitches. So mine's still bigger than this one. And pretty much, the brothers all run basically the same thing. This is your lift button, this is your reverse, this is your forward. So if you don't want to use a foot, you just push the forward and it goes forward. This one's a lot like mine, where you punch in everything you want. I'll turn it on here in a few minutes and show you. When you run a bobbin, to make a bobbin, you're gonna roll it from the back, and then you bring it here, and then up around this thing, back this way. There's a way to hook it. You put this in here with your thread around this way. There's a little lever right here on this thing right there. You put your thread in that, and it automatically will thread it. It will actually thread and hook it in for you, so you don't have to do the up through the whole thing. And then you click it, and then it should automatically do it, unless you have the foot pedal attached to it. Then you have to use foot pedal to make it run. Let's see, anything else I need to do? This one does have a cutter on the side. This one has a small compartment, really tiny. It's like a lot of the Brother regular manual sewing machines. They just kind of like pop off like that, and you can put extra spools and things in it. So they're pretty much easy. This one shows you the diagram. It tells you which way not to put it. Make sure that it's like going this way, like the waterfall comes forward, not away from you. And then the diagram actually shows you to hold your bobbin down, put it through the slot, come this way, and cut it off. And it's already in there ready to go. Okay? So that's where I'm at right there. To turn this one on, you want to come over here, and the turn on button's actually a lot closer, so you turn it on. Wait till the thing sets up. Now, see how it starts out? When the machine always starts out, it always starts to the left-hand side. I personally go to 1. I like the middle. This way I can see where it's going. I have it on medium speed. I have it on number 4, okay? Now you can do different stitches. Now you see I have done a lot of really cool stitches just for the fun of making sure it's not, stuck. And I made sure zigzag works and everything. So I just make sure. So we're going to have fun with this. And we're going to try to make something. Let's see. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to see what I want to make. Let's see. Like if you want to make a kite or something, you can do like a tail. I don't know if I did that one. No, I didn't do that one. And then shamrocks. Let's see. We got flowers, little shamrock, little flower, hearts. Let's do hearts. Let's do 70. So then you want to do minus here, like that. And you're going to hit this 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I got the end foot on. It's for a wider foot. This is for the width. This is your length. So I'm going to make the length go a little longer. There we go. And then that's the width of how big it's going to become. So let me go find my foot, and we're going to watch the machine in action. Makes it little hearts. This is if you want to do crazy quilting. You can actually put patchwork in, and then you're going to go over each of the seams with some kind of really cool, crazy stitching, which is kind of neat about these sewing machines. And I like making crazy quilts, so it's like the #1 thing I like to make and everything. So now let's see. We're going to make sure we stop it. There we go. We're going to leave it down, and we're going to lift this up, and we're going to show you the hearts. Ta-da! It makes little hearts. So you can really go crazy and do all kinds of fun stuff. Now, this one, like a lot of manual sewing machines, okay, you can't leave the needle down. Well, this is a computerized sewing machine. You can leave it down, so it's not a big deal. So let's go over here and look at some more stuff. What else can we do? I don't really want to do any of that. Let's see. We can make leaves. We can do this weird thing I've never made. I mean, I might have that one on mine, but I really don't pay attention too much. Let's make this 58. So we're going to come up here, and we're going to go down on this one, make it 50. Then we're going to go up on this one, make it 8. 8. Okay. And then let's make the length just a little bit bigger. Okay, just for the fun of making it bigger, because this way you can see it better. And then we're going to see how that one looks like and how it turns out. So I want to make sure she knows that her machine is not still stuck. The bad problem is she's got to make sure she moves the needle over when she's changing her foot, or it's going to jam and it's going to act funny. We don't want it to jam, and we don't want it to act funny. So make sure you have the right foot for the right thing you're going to do, okay? And a lot of these open feet are actually the best thing. Okay, let's go down and let's see how this one turned out. We're going to move this up and see what that... Oh, and it looks exactly like that pattern. And we're at 58, so we go back here to 58, and it looks exactly like the pattern. So that's cool. So this one is actually, she's going to pick them up tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and drop this down, and we're going to go back to 1. So what we're going to do is hit this to be 0, 0, and this back to 1. Oh, no, that's right. No, sorry. And we're going to go back to 1 here. There we go. So we're back to the, now this one will fix itself when you lift it. And there it goes in the center. And then we're going to try to move this way and go back to the center and get this back in the middle. So this way, when she picks up her machine, she can see, and I'm going to leave it down so she can see that the machine is working in proper order. I put my sticker on it to let her know that it's been inspected and everything's fine on it. There's nothing wrong. She said she just bought the sewing machine. I can't believe this is a nice sewing machine for somebody that just bought a sewing machine. And I have to go put a sticker on the other one that I just got done doing. I totally forgot. So this is the one she had on. Okay, this one came off her other sewing machine. So hopefully she sees this video and she'll see what happened. And this one here I'm going to put in this little slot because this is what was in the machine. This is only for a center. So she wants it on number 1, which is center right there. If you put it on 0, it's going to be on the left. Now they do have different ones that you could use. You can have right, left, and then back and forth on left. So she just has to remember to put 0, 1 to run this foot, because that foot only runs on that one. And if you turn off the machine, you come back and you forget, it's going to start to the left, so it's going to hit right there. It's not going to hit in the center. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video and you get something out of this video. And if you do, just comment down below if you have any questions or anything about it. It's best to go download a manual and learn how to do most of the stuff on here. I mean, this one's really simple. My other one you have to know how to space it or everything out. But the manual helps a whole lot and helps you to run these machines. And if you own one or you bought one, tell me what you like about your sewing machine. I'd like to hear from you. But anyway, have a blessed day. Like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on sewing machines. Maybe you're thinking about buying a sewing machine and you're not sure about which sewing machine would be right for you. This is a really nice sewing machine for crazy quilting. Because, I mean, look at all the really cool stuff that you can actually sew on it and do some really, really fun stuff. And you can do all these really cool patterns, and it's a lot of fun. You can make all these different buttonholes. So if you're doing buttonholes, and look at it, it really does a lot of really fun stuff. There's attachments to help the buttonholes out. There's no attachments on this machine, so it must be in a box somewhere at her house, which I don't mind, whatever. Anyway, so just have a blessed day, and I'd love to hear from you. Comment below, okay? Thank you, and bye-bye.